Live from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN, covering you from the Grenadine island chain to Brooklyn, New York, via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd.
The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
From GBN, this is Network News for Thursday, December 7, 2023. In the headlines, opposition leader accuses government of being deceptive in response to the 2024 budget. Public Workers Union welcomes government's ex gratia payment of 25% for all public officers. Construction begins on second resort in St. David's Intercontinental. Also in the news, regionally, Venezuela accuses opposition politicians of treason over Essequibo. Internationally, Boris Johnson apologizes for Britain's handling of the COVID pandemic. Plus in the sports news, women's football to be included in Wagiti Super Knockout Football Tournament. Good evening, I'm Kenroy Batiste. We'll bring you the details right after this.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave Bathroom Tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Thanks for joining us. Finance Minister Dennis Cornwall presented Grenada's $1.6 billion budget on Monday. Today, opposition leader Dr. Keith Mitchell responded to the 2024 budget, given his assessment of government's performance in the last fiscal year and plans going forward. He said, having admitted that the NNP administration left the Treasury with significant money, the NDC administration failed to utilize the resources to ease the burden of food and inflation impacting citizens.
Whether it is the wasteful spending on travel and other matters, the massive increases in emoluments given to ministers of government, the lack of engagement with trade unions and other social partners, or the signing of documents that impact on the social economic life of the people of this land, the story is still the same. It is the same. I will, in the course of this presentation, Mr. Speaker, demonstrate how this arrogance, the self-interest and ego in government has been the order of the day. The word empathy is absent from those who govern and lead this country.
He accused the ruling administration of being deceptive.
This deceptive approach taken by this government to increase their own incomes. Note I didn't say salary, incomes. Mr. Speaker, let me make it clear. I register my comments not just as a voice in the political arena, but as a fellow citizen deeply concerned about the direction our beloved nation is taking. As someone who believes in fair and equitable treatment, I am not opposed to parliamentarians receiving a salary or income increase.
Dr. Mitchell had an answer to his question. Who is this budget attempting to serve?
This decision is not just economically imprudent, those increases. It's a stark display of self-interest over the public good, Mr. Speaker. The increases to the ministers come at a time when the regularization of public sector workers is not marred with the natural retroactive benefits, which include pensionable years that are due. But current year regularization is the order of the day. That needs to be looked at, public workers.
The budget debate will continue tomorrow, Friday, beginning at 9 in the morning. Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell is slated to deliver his contribution. Meanwhile, opposition leader Dr. Keith Mitchell closed his response to the $1.6 billion budget, telling his colleagues in Parliament that his legacy is already enshrined while their climb is just beginning.
I'm not here to be in fight with anyone. I'm not here to compete with anyone. Come and hear the battle between who and who. Me, my legacy is enshrined already. I've been to the mountaintop, Mr. Speaker. I've been there. Others have to start to climb, Mr. Speaker. They can climb, and I wish them luck. But fight with me? Don't use me to promote yourself. Go promote yourself for yourself. Not use my name and you and a clash with you to promote yourself. And when you do it and you do right, I give you all the credit. I give credit where credit is due, but don't use me.
The budget debate was adjourned early on Thursday to accommodate the funeral of former Member of Parliament and Government Minister Adrian Mitchell. Now, executive members of the Public Workers Union have welcomed the government's announcement of an ex gratia payment this month to all public officers. However, they are not happy with the payment being taxable. More in this report.
It is expected that the union would be appreciative in terms of speaking on behalf of workers. The 25% is something that we embrace. Overall, I think I can say we are pleased with the budget. I mean, there are pros and cons to everything, but we certainly as a union give it a passing grade based on the gestures of giving nurses the continuance of the incentive allowance, also giving doctors and subsequently giving something to an ex gratia to all public officers.
That was President of the Public Workers Union, Brian Grimes, as he expressed appreciation to the government for the 25% bonus payment to be made to all public workers on the second bi-monthly payment in December. Speaking on the heels of the announcement by Minister for Finance, Dennis Cornwall, on Wednesday, Grimes said the PWU is also in favor of an appraisal system for workers which is fair to the employer and will boost productivity. He said the union is always willing to work with government to improve the public sector and, as a result, help move the country forward.
To place it on record, the Grenada Public Workers Union, we embrace totally the performance management system. In fact, we, during negotiation, put some things on the table related to that. It was not fleshed out. So, for example, let me just give an example. We stated to them, the government negotiating team, the inland revenue workers, custom officers, and so forth, they do a lot of tax collection. So they are given targets every year. So if they surpass the target by a certain amount and a formula can be used, public officers, or at least them, should be able to get some form of reward. So we always had the idea of using key performance indicators to reward workers. So what the government is now looking at is not a novel idea, but I can say the Grenada Public Workers Union, we embrace the idea.
Although the PWU is grateful for the gesture of the 25% bonus payment, the union president said they are not happy with the government's decision to tax it.
to be honest and to be frank, while we are grateful and appreciative of the gesture from government, we think it a tad bit regressive to be taxing ex gracias. So is it truly 25% of your base salary? No. So we think that is regressive, and we hope respectfully that the government can review this. While appreciating the gesture, it would have been better if the monies was paid in terms of the first half of the bi-monthly, right? This would, cause more engagement in the economy. People would spend, businesses would get monies. Government will be able to get their VAT and everything at a higher level. But we still appreciate it, because at the end of the day, we all know that January is a hard month.
Leading off debate on the 2024 budget in Parliament today, Opposition Leader Dr. Keith Mitchell also expressed that he is not in favor of the payment being taxable.
Widespread economic hardship, all income increases, including the $500 given to nurses, Imani, $1,000 given to doctors, $50 duty allowance to provide a mere meager $50, the 25% one-off gratia payment to public workers, all will be subject to tax, and the Minister of Finance confirmed only recently in a program and talk the truth that it will be taxed. So unless the government changes position, all the workers increases. Anything given to them, the well-known $500.
Marina P. Thomas, GBN News.
Meanwhile, President of the Public Workers Union, Brian Grimes, said he is not in favor of Finance Minister Dennis Cornwall's notion that public servants who make up government's negotiation team should not benefit from the final bargaining agreement.
We respectfully think that they may have jumped the gun with that, because PSs are within the bargaining unit of the Grenada Public Workers Union. The situation where they are sometimes, some PSs are on government negotiating teams. It has worked well before. They have, all who have been on government negotiating teams have conducted themselves professionally throughout these processes. So we don't see the need to do that. And respectfully, I think if something like that has to be considered, we are the legal bargaining agent for permanent secretaries for years in this country. So if there are measures to be proposed or taken, I think we should be consulted on that.
The finance minister made this statement at a press conference on Wednesday morning, pointing out that a committee should be set up to determine a separate bargaining agreement for such workers and ministers. He believes that the present arrangement is a conflict of interest.
There's an imminent conflict of interest in that process, because remember, salary negotiation takes place between the government representatives and the unions, right? I mean, there might be a back and forth for months in some cases, although we have tried in this time to minimize the problems that we have had or seen in the past, whereby people have had to take the street to basically defend what they are actually asking for and those things. So we believe, for example, if a permanent secretary or a senior officer in the ministries is part of the negotiating team that is basically mandated to ensure that the negotiation stays within a particular parameter. You cannot turn around at the end of the day and say, well, if I give the public service and the teachers and the nurses and so on a particular increase, that this increase should be applied to the parliamentarians and heads of department. I think that is wrong. There's an inherent conflict of interest in that. So what we are proposing is that an independent commission or committee be appointed at some point in time to review salaries of ministers of government and senior public officers with regard to increments as we go forward.
Network News live from the Grenadian capital, still to come from us. Construction begins on second resort in St. David Intercontinental. We'll be right back.
When you want to know what medicine is best for you,
check Atlantic Health.
When you want to get the most affordable medical supplies,
check Atlantic Health.
When you want medicine delivered to your home,
Check Atlantic Health.
That's right. All your answers are as close as Atlantic Health Pharmacy, your community pharmacy. And guess what? We offer 24-hour delivery service with free delivery in St. George's. Just call us. Our physical store is located in Parade, St. Paul's, opposite Anvil Supermarket. Open on weekdays from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. and on weekends from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. We offer a wide range of prescription medicines, herbal supplements, and medical supplies like vitamins, nebulizers, first aid kits, and scrubs. A pharmacist and doctor are always available to answer any questions you may have. Visit us or call 415-5660 and speak with our experienced team today. Atlantic Health Pharmacy, around the corner, ahead of the curve.
Glow with Grand Lake this holiday season. Download our app for a joyful reason. Free electricity isn't that grand. Download the app, power in your hand. Check your balance with ease, manage accounts, it's a breeze. Outage alerts come through, report faults, we're here for you. 150 customers can win $150 in electricity credit, and 5 of you can win $1,500 in free electricity. Simply download and keep using the Grenlec app. Glow with Grenlec this holiday season. Download our app, power in your hand. Terms and conditions apply. Make this Christmas happen for everyone this year with Republic Bank. The finest loans we have to spread the Christmas cheer. With Republic Bank, we can make your dreams come true. Like magic, it will appear. With Republic Bank, make this Christmas happen. With Republic Bank this year.
Make your Christmas magical with 100% financing, no payment for 3 months, win cash prizes, and so much more.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Okay, Grenada, we are down to the grand finale and the final Grenada Chefs Health and Wellness Walk for 2023. This is no ordinary health walk, yet it's time to shake the streets of St. George for one last time with our walking friends from across the Spice Isle on Sunday, December 10th, 2023 in the nation's capital. The walk will be preceded by a health and wellness fair at Camahorn Park in Grand Dance from 12 noon to 4 p.m. and will include a wide variety of services. Then from 4 p.m. the walk leaves the ministerial complex heading along the Kirani James Boulevard onto the Grand Dance main road and ends at Camahorn Park in Grand Dance. All powered by Waggy Sound System. So pick up your telephone and call the St. George's Health Center or Grand Dance Medical Station to register for your t-shirts and headbands now. Just call 444-4250 or 440-3371 extension 41901 or register with us via our Facebook page.
Megaforce Promotions.
This is the U.S. Secret Service. We have the ex-president on the line.
Hey, Waggy T, what's up?
I'm doing great, Mr. President.
Please call me Barack. Super Sunday sounds like it's going to be massive. Just want to say it's a wonderful thing you're doing for the people of Grenada. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, sir.
Get ready for the biggest bingo event of the year as Megaforce Promotions presents its signature event, Super Sunday! Super Sunday Mega Bingo! Sunday, December 17th from 5 p.m. at the National Stadium. And this year you can win, wait for it, $140,000 in cash. We're talking cash only. Tickets are $60 for one or $100 $100 for two. Free buses island-wide. Plus 50 bingo fans will get their Christmas packages. This will be the event of the year.
You gotta be mad to miss this.
Sunday, December 17th. Get ready for Super Sunday Mega Bingo.
Merry Christmas.
From the management and staff of Megaforce Promotions.
Michelle, pack your bags. We're going to Grenada.
With a vacation, boy.
This Christmas, Digicel is here to make your Christmas wishes come true. With our Wishmas promotion, giving you more of what you want and what truly matters to you. So, what are you wishing for?
I want real money.
A PS5. So what are you waiting for? Switch, activate, pay your bill, sign up, and share your wishes with us at digicelgrenada.com.
Santa, all I want for Christmas is a brand new iPhone.
Our holiday elves are working tirelessly to bring your wishes to life.
Could do that new kitchen now, boy.
Make this Christmas truly unforgettable with Digicel. Win weekly shopping sprees as we sprinkle more joy and happiness in your life. Merry Christmas from Digicel, where wishes come true.
At Ariza, we find ways to celebrate you. Little wins or bigger ones. Working hard and staying on track. Meet your need while saving for your dreams with our Chairs to You loan. Get up to $50,000, repayable in up to 10 years, and benefit from a lump sum saving when the loan is repaid. Live those dreams. Follow those steps. Take that leap of faith or invest in yourself. Make a toast. Lift a glass. Cheers to you. Join today and apply. Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom. Your future.
Like family, it's always exciting when lottery players get together. Now the lottery games are joining in the fun. Check out the multiplier family of Instacash games. 5 times the cash at $2, 10 times the cash at $3, and 20 times the cash at $5. On your tickets, match any of our numbers with any of the winning numbers and win the prize below that number. There's more. Multiply your winnings up to 5 times, 10 times, or 20 times more. Winning is easy. Play Monday to Sunday. There are no draws to wait on. Win instantly. It's the multiplier family of Instacash games with over $675,000 to be won instantly. Don't just buy one, buy all, because family is everything. Must be 18 years and older to play. NLA, making family dreams come true.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Make this Christmas happen for everyone this year with Republic Bank. The finest loans we have to spread the Christmas cheer. With Republic Bank, we can make your dreams come true. Like magic, it will appear. With Republic Bank, make this Christmas happen. With Republic Bank this year.
Make your Christmas magical with 100% financing, no payment for 3 months, win cash prizes, and so much more.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
We're back at Television Center. What was supposed to be an evening of celebration following friendly sports rivalry on Wednesday ended in bloodshed for some. At least one student is currently warded at the General Hospital, nursing injuries after an altercation with other students at the Kirani James Athletic Stadium. The students were attending the finals of the 2023 Star Mall Senior and Junior Boys and Girls Secondary Schools Football Tournament. While the police are yet to disclose any information on the incident, GBN can confirm that the incident occurred sometime between 6 and 7 p.m. GBN also understands that police confiscated several weapons from students on their entry to the games. The prevalence of weapons among youth continues to raise concerns for law enforcement officers. GBN continues to follow this story. We'll bring you more information on it as it becomes available. With the first five-star hotel in St. David, Six Senses, set to open for business in April 2024, the second is moving full steam ahead and scheduled for completion in 2026. The second of two luxurious resorts, Intercontinental, is being built in close proximity to Six Senses in Lassages. Kamal Shihada, Managing Director of Range Developments, developers of both properties, said barring any major disruptions, they are looking to complete the resort by mid-2026.
Okay, the name of the new site is Intercontinental Resort. Intercontinental Resort is one of the biggest hotel operators in the world. They operate about 7,000 hotels worldwide. The hotel will consist in 150 room and suites. It's 4-story buildings. The construction started. We have different phases of the construction.
Intercontinental Resort has been built to withstand harsh weather conditions.
Work in international standards of hurricane resistance, and so we had to drive about 1,000 piles in there. That was the first phase. This started about 8 months ago, and then we start negotiating with construction companies. Restart the negotiation with the local company, which is Creative Design. I think it's known in the company. And of course, they employ, let's say, 90% of their workers are Grenadians, and they have started the work 6 months ago.
Both resorts located in St. David, residents can expect greater economic benefits for the community with spin-off benefits for the country on a whole.
With this, let's call it the full area, is to get different type of clientele. So the hotels, by the way, Six Senses is also owned by Intercontinental, the brand. So we can cater for the 5-6 star, actually, I can call it here, and we can cater for the 5-4 star there. We're trying to get the maximum, tourists to the area, not to the area here, but to Grenada. So we have.
A Trinidadian born has decided to compete internationally for the red, green and gold after doing so for his country for many years. In an exclusive interview with GBN, he explained his rationale for his decision.
Mid-63-year-old Curtis Burton, who is from Trinidad and Tobago but has Grenadian ties, as his wife and grandparents are from Grenada. For the past 23 years of his life, Burton has been competing in the field of athletics at regional and international levels, wearing the Trinidadian colors. Burton has now decided to switch allegiance from TNT to Grenada, making it known that this was not a hasty decision. He competed for the first time in Grenada's colors in New York, USA on December 2nd, having participated in the Ted Corbett 15K in Central Park in the men's 60 to 64 category. Burton spoke in an exclusive interview with our news desk on Thursday via Zoom about his shift and the events.
Well, I feel so nice because when I was running the race, because remember, this is a new kind of race I run in. You can remember I'm a bronze and gold medalist in the 1500, so I decided to run this long race. And when I was running the race, I always was running through my mind in the race, I want to make Grenada proud. That's what was in my mind in the race, carry me through. Feel nice. Everybody feel good. My wife and all feel good. She give me a lot of support. And Hayden Boyce, and plus the fellow who make me really running for Grenada, I don't want to leave him out, Nigel John. I said, okay, I'll do it. But I had it in my mind, and I decided, well, okay, I had enough from after I come back from the World Game in Finland last year. I say, okay, Nigel, here I am. I will come to run for Grenada. Yeah, and he feel proud.
Throughout his career, Burton has won gold, silver, and bronze medals.
Well, my first game was in Mexico 2000. I won silver and gold in the 800 and 1500 meters. That's my first international medal I get in 2000. Then I run in Finland. I run Mexico. I run Spain, Italy, England. That's the 15K, COVID 15K. That's the 15K was Saturday. And Manhattan in Central Park. Out of 4,000 something, I finished 922 in my age group. Okay. And I run 3 minutes faster than the last time I run. Last year when I run last year was 1 hour 17. This was 1 hour 14 minutes, and I finished at 1,000 something, 1,004 last year. So a big improvement this year.
Burton will also be on show on December 9th at Prospect Park in New York in the Frosty 5K. The 63-year-old runner is the reigning champion in the men's 60 to 64 category. He topped his rivals in 2022 in 22 minutes 27 seconds. Burton is looking forward to wearing the red, green and yellow at the 2024 World Masters Athletics Championship in Gothenburg, Sweden. The global meet will be staged between August 13th and 25th. That would be his first World Games for Grenada, and he is super excited. He expressed gratitude to Coach Paul Phillip for providing guidance and accepting him when he comes to Grenada, as well as his manager, Hayden Bryce. Christina John, GBN News.
A bothersome discovery lies at the end of the GBN eyesore lens. Stay with us.
A good eye captures all. GBN eyesore is brought to you by ClearVision.
Life is beautiful if only you can see it. ClearVision Eye Center helps you do just that. We provide expert service, classy eyewear, and cutting-edge technology, all with a quality customer experience. See better, feel better, and look better. Meet us today at clearvisiongrenada.com or call 444-0055, WhatsApp 409-0055, or follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ClearVision Eye Center. Let's see life and the world with a clear vision.
Featured tonight is a highly concerning GBN eyesore. A member of the Royal Grenada Police Force posted these photographs with the caption, quote, "This is not what we wanted to see at school football finals yesterday at the stadium," end quote. Written on the cleaver, commonly called a chopper, was the word kill. The officer urged Grenadians to fight and take back the nation's kids as he foresees a bleak future based on current behavioral trajectory. The senior and junior intersecondary school football tournament finals were held on Wednesday at the Kirana James Athletic Stadium. Police confiscated a number of weapons during search exercises. Our eyesore line is open for your submissions via WhatsApp at 405-3052 or our other social media platforms.
Still to come in Network News, Cardi Open Day 2023. We'll talk about it.
Why wish upon a star? Our bank is better by far.
This Christmas, make all your wishes come true with Co-op Bank. Get 100% financing on new vehicles and up to $50,000 cash with discounted rates. No security required. Drive out in style. Make those home renovations. Treat your family and friends and get everything on your Christmas list this year. Apply today and you can be one of 5 lucky customers to win a shopping spree. Or how about some extra fuel for that new ride? And that's not all. Use our electronic banking channels to do transactions and win big. Have it all as you wish this Christmas with Co-op Bank. Visit our website for more details. Terms and conditions apply.
Wishes come true with Co-op Bank and you. Welcome home.
Make this season merry
merry with Quartz Ready Cash. Get all you need with a cash loan of up to $20,000 and pay nothing for 90 days. That's right, you pay nothing until 2024. Plus, you can enter to win up to $20,000 in the Ready Cash Mega Money Roadshow. All you need is your ID, proof of address, payslip, job letter, and 2 references. Apply online at shopquartz.com or visit your nearest Quartz or Ready Cash store and make the season merry with Quartz Ready Cash. We are ready when you are. Conditions apply.
And so it begins. A journey like none other. Every moment has the potential to be unforgettable. Bring home a piece of the tropical green forest with every emerald. Capture the sparkling light of flawless water in a diamond. Make the sunrise and sunsets last forever. With precious colored gemstones, the essence of happiness is in our most precious memories. So, when it all comes to an end, bring home something that will last forever. Colombian Emeralds International. Bring home more than a memory.
National Lotteries Authority is a proud sponsor of many cultural activities within the Tri-Island state of Grenada.
My name is Anderson Matterson, also known as Leftis, and I'm a calypsonian and string band music player from Carrico. I support the games of the National Lottery Authority because culture benefits tremendously. Annually, the NLA supports the Carrico and Pitamatin Carnival, the Carrico String Band Music Festival, and all regattas, among other activities. When I play the game of the NLA, I can see where my money goes, and it's an investment into our culture.
Yes, Grenada, when you play the games of the NLA, you enable us to invest in the skills and talents of our people in the areas of sports, culture, and nation building.
Level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
With ever-rising energy costs, Southern Electrical can provide you with affordable, complete solar systems for your home or business. Reduce your utility bill to zero. Have power independence. Go green by harnessing the free energy that sunlight provides in our warm, sunny, tropical climate. We supply off-grid solar systems which are great for remote areas without utility power, as well as grid-tied and hybrid systems. We can customize your system to your needs, ranging from 1.5 kilowatts to 1 megawatt systems. Start saving today so that you can have extra money to go on family vacations, do home renovations, or further invest in renewable energy to generate electricity for income.
You want to get an insight into your life? Are you willing to find astrological solutions? Master Shivrudra, the world's best psychic and spiritual healer with competency in other services too. He has guided many people who are going through a situation to find solutions to their problems and use astrological remedies for positivity. He provides services to get your ex-love back, negative energy removal, family problem solutions, health problem, and many more.
He located at Grenada's DT, George's. Call him or WhatsApp +1 for 735375939.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium.
The Open Day, hosted by the Caribbean Agricultural Research and Development Institute, CARDI, provided students at the Westerholt Secondary School with an opportunity to appreciate the work they do. The event was supported with additional insights from Ministry of Agriculture officials.
The Caribbean Agriculture Research and Development Institute, CARDI, engaged students of the Westerholt Secondary School as the main component of CARDI Day 2023. CARDI Day is observed yearly across the Caribbean, and the Open Day event was designed to establish a connection with stakeholders, shedding light on the agency's activities and future plans. The occasion served to highlight CARDI's work program with a particular emphasis on enhancing awareness on the institution among students and faculty. Personal Assistant to the Minister for Agriculture, Brian James, in delivering the feature address, highlighted CARDI's contribution to the improvement of food security in Grenada.
CARDI was very instrumental in helping to characterize and select suitable varieties in support of our propagation program for fruit trees. Today, many of the popular variety of fruits such as Julie mango, Graham mangoes, golden apples, sapodillas, etc. that we enjoy can be attributed to the work of CARDI. CARDI continues to be an excellent source of good planting material for farmers, for commodities like peppers and other seedlings, cassava, sweet potatoes, coconut, etc.
James addressed the students on the subject choice and how it aligns with agriculture.
First of all, I would like you to know that the practice of agriculture is highly science-based process, which involves the use of mathematics, biology, chemistry, physics, and other subject area. Most of the experts that I refer to that work with CARDI have taken most of these subjects at schools and university to prepare them to do the job that they are now doing. While we can agree that agriculture must continue to happen because you and I must continue to eat and to survive, you must know that the practice of agriculture is a very dynamic one that is taking on a new forms due to new discoveries and in sciences and innovation.
A major focus of the day was on coconut, showcasing various varieties and highlighting the significance of tissueculture intervention in their cultivation.
This is the final year of the 8-year European Union financed regional coconut project. The project has made interventions in critical areas along the coconut value chain to address challenges like the unavailability of quality planting material, pests and diseases, access to financing, and value-added product development, among others. To address the unavailability of quality planting material, 75 nurseries were established or rehabilitated in the 12 project countries. Collectively, the nurseries have the capacity to produce over 300,000 coconut seedlings per year.
CARDI Day activities at Westerholt Secondary School included interactive sessions involving teachers, students, and officials of both CARDI and the Ministry of Agriculture, with the aim of fostering a deeper understanding of CARDI's initiatives throughout Grenada. The Minister's personal assistant commended CARDI on the initiative and hopes the day's experience will resonate with students, encouraging them to pursue careers involving agriculture. CARDI Day was observed on December 5th, 2023. Christelina John, GBN News.
After the break, the sports news, followed by Around the Globe.
Grenada, as we celebrate 50 years of independence. Made in Grenada presents the celebration of 50 years of Calypso.
Open me a little better night, honey.
One stage.
No, not so fast.
One show. Grenada's best Calypsonians performing Grenada's greatest hits. Sunday, February 11th, 2024 at 6 p.m. sharp. Grenada National Stadium. More information coming soon.
When the DJ played with her hungry, she raised her hand and she tell me, Becky, no place sweeter than home.
Grenada. We get set for the Camahorn Folk Festival 2023. 3 days of song, drums, music, and everything else that defines us as a people. December 8th to the 10th, 3 days of fun-filled activities such as Bus Terminal. Day 1, December 8th, opening ceremony, Flambeau March, and a host of cultural items. Day 2, Saturday the 9th, it's all day. Breakfast from 6 a.m., beach activities, traditional mass, music night, featuring some of the Caribbean's legend, Lord Nelson, along with Pink Panther,
You know they misprint me, got it so.
Boise, Woodsman Kelly, Lady Cinti, and more. Day 3, Sunday, December 10th, Folk Night, as we welcome Lacatco Dance Company from Jamaica, traditional drumming, school folk choir, folk dancing, and embedded into the Camahorn Folk Festival on Saturday and Sunday. To buy local expo, organized by the Ministry of Trade. So grab your friends, the entire family, and head on to the Suttes Bus Terminal for the Camahorn Folk Festival 2023. Brought to you by the Ministry of Education, Youth, Sports, and Culture.
Healthcare pharmacies have catered for all the early shoppers. So, start your Christmas shopping now and avoid the rush. Visit Gittins Healthcare pharmacies for your gift sets, toys for the children, hair care and body care products, along with your prescription and over-the-counter medication. Shop early and avoid the Christmas rush at Gittins Healthcare pharmacies. Central Depredin Street, Guab, the corner of Victoria and Jubilee Street, Grenville, and Wall Street, Grandans.
Grenlec presents Christmas Safety Tips. Always unplug Christmas tree lights before leaving home or going to sleep. Check lights for damage each year before using them. Discard lights with frayed wires, loose connections, and cracked sockets. Do not overload your wall outlets or extension cords. Remind children to never touch lights or outlets. Select lights appropriately. Never use indoor lights outside and vice versa. Happy holidays from Grenlec.
For a limited time, the NLA has dropped all of the 2X balls from the multi-X draw. This means that you, our valuable players, have greater chances of multiplying your winnings up to 5 times more in our 2X drop promotion.
Yay!
And that's not all. As an additional bonus, there will be fewer free play or FP balls to draw from too. Now you have more reasons to add multi-X to your playway bets. So, value your dreams, win your way, and multiply your winnings up to 5 times more in the NLA's 2X Dropped promotion. This promotion is extended to Saturday, December 30th, 2023. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Sporting fans, good evening. Plans are being put in place for the 14th edition of Wagiti Super Knockout Football Tournament. Sports Minister Ron Redhead praised the organizers of the tournament and gave his ministry's commitment to include women in next year's competition.
We are going to see the government, at least the Ministry of Sports, supporting a female version of this next year, because our female athletes are doing wonders, and therefore this is very much an important part of the grassroots community development of sports, and they require that push from a policy standpoint to ensure that they will be on board. And again, it speaks to the level of the quality of female athletes and footballers that we have, and I think this is something that we can see grow and become much bigger next year.
The sports minister said there is a need for more collaboration to ensure that the tournament grows.
I think this competition is something that has been growing over the years. It's about 10 years old, and it is showing tremendous potential in terms of keeping our football alive. I believe that they require more support, certainly from a national standpoint, to grow. I would like to see GFA play an even more important role as well, and I'm just looking forward to greater collaboration to make this even bigger.
The winning teams and players of this year's edition of the tournament were awarded more than $200,000 in cash and prizes. This story to report. It was all excitement at the 2023 Starmalt Senior Boys Secondary Schools football final at the Kirani James Athletic Stadium on Wednesday. The Boca boys were relentless, and they did not give the St. Patrick boys any breathing room. The defending champions Boca Secondary School hammered McDonald College 4-2 to win the senior boys title. Coach King of Boca Secondary School had this to say after the match.
Good afternoon. You know, it's a joy for us as coach of the Boca Secondary School. This is my third year running as the coach of the tournament. Right? I must say that the guys have shown their utmost best today. Right? We spoke about a game that we lost, and we had to rebound today to win the most important one, which is the league. They carry more money, and the trophies are bigger and better. So we came out today from McDonald College, and we just won the game. This season, first of all, I thank the Almighty. I thank the Almighty because I was not supposed to be coaching the team because I had a problem. But you know, the principal asked me to take back the team because the guys were saying that they need me around. And as I came back, the season just goes from strength to strength. And you know, I appreciate what the Lord has done for us and how He brought us through. So praise to the Almighty.
Kaiwan Batiste is coach of McDonald College.
To be honest, we didn't get beaten, we just lost. To be honest, we just showed the game. Our boys didn't play today. They didn't play well today at all. I mean, Boca, at least, I mean, they scored their chances, so, you know, it was just all showed after that. But to be honest, we didn't play today. To be honest, differently, not much, you know. The guys just have to play because, to be honest, a lot of them just came nervous, stayed nervous for too long, so we just didn't get back in the game. The game left us, so definitely. And we should have won this game today, trust me. This game was too easy to win, but like I said, you know, when you don't score your chances, things happen.
This is the third consecutive year that Boca Secondary School won the title. That's the sports news for the moment. Venezuela has ordered the arrest of several politicians with close links to opposition presidential candidate Maria Corina Machado. Attorney General Tariq William Saab accused them of trying to sabotage last week's referendum over Venezuela's claim to the disputed Essequibo region. An overwhelming majority of those who voted backed the government's position on Essequibo, but government critics have raised questions about the turnout. Many analysts have described the Essequibo referendum as a tactical response by President Nicolas Maduro to whip up nationalist fervor and distract from the calls for free and fair elections. The referendum has not only ratcheted up tensions between Venezuela and its neighbor Guyana, which has controlled the disputed area for more than a century, but also between the government and its critics. Mr. Saab, an ally of President Maduro, announced that he had issued arrest warrants for 14 people with links to the opposition. He said in a televised announcement that the prosecutor's office had uncovered a transnational conspiracy allegedly financed by U.S. oil giant ExxonMobil to undermine Venezuela's claim to the Essequibo region. Further afield, Boris Johnson has apologized at Britain's official inquiry into the COVID-19 pandemic for the way his government handled the crisis. The former Prime Minister said the government had vastly underestimated the threat posed by the virus. More in this BBC report.
A lot has been said by a lot of people about Boris Johnson's time in Number 10. He was confronted by the biggest challenge to face a Prime Minister in peacetime. Not just a health crisis, but an economic one too. He's been accused of acting too late and of lying about what went on here.
The whole truth and nothing but the truth.
This was Mr. Johnson's chance to give his side of the story, and he began with an apology.
Can I just say how glad I am to be at this inquiry, and how sorry I am for the pain and the loss and the suffering
sit down.
Of
please stop.
COVID victims.
Please sit down. Right, ushers, please, could you ask them to leave?
These were the 4 women thrown out for interrupting and said they'd never accept Mr. Johnson's apology.
11 municipalities in Italy.
Back inside, questions about February 2020. Coronavirus had spread to Italy and the cabinet had discussed what plans were in place here.
I look at all this stuff in which we seem so oblivious with horror now. I mean, we should have twigged. We should collectively have twigged much sooner. I should have twigged.
When the seriousness of the virus was understood, it led to this lockdown. Several former colleagues described Mr. Johnson as indecisive. He says he was weighing up difficult options.
I've got the Chancellor of the Exchequer with me saying that there's a risk to the UK bond markets and our ability to raise sovereign debt. This matters massively to people in this country. I have to go through the arguments, and that is what I was doing.
Did you consider the argument against lockdown, or did you?
I'm afraid to say at that stage I gave it pretty short shrift because I thought that my job was to protect human life. I had no other tool. Literally nothing else.
There were some uncomfortable questions about the culture in Number 10. Former Chief Advisor Dominic Cummings wrote sweary messages criticising colleagues, including his boss.
I knew that some people were difficult. I didn't know how difficult they were, clearly. But I thought it was better on the whole for the country to have a disputatious culture in Number 10 than one that was quietly acquiescent.
That was certainly a positive spin on a workplace atmosphere many described as toxic.
Mr. Johnson.
And Boris Johnson seemed emotional as he reflected on the first year of the pandemic.
We have to be realistic about 2020, the whole year, that whole tragic year. We did lock down, but then it bounced back after we'd unlocked.
Today,
Today, Boris Johnson denied that he failed to show leadership during the pandemic. He said it wasn't indecisiveness, he was simply weighing up options that all had terrible downsides. He did admit that mistakes were made, but said it was a collective failure. Scientists, politicians and officials all underestimating how serious the pandemic was.
Boris Johnson will be back here tomorrow to give further evidence. Vicky Young, BBC News, Westminster.
Stay with us. We'll remind you of the headlines in a moment. A reminder of the headlines before we leave you. Opposition leader Dr. Keith Mitchell accuses government of being deceptive in response to the 2024 budget. Public Workers Union welcomes government ex gratia payment of 25% for all public officers. Construction begins on second resort in St. David, Intercontinental. Also in the news regionally, Venezuela accuses opposition politicians of treason over Essequibo. Internationally, Boris Johnson apologizes for Britain's handling of the COVID pandemic. Plus, in the sports news, women's football to be included in Wakiti Super Knockout Football Tournament next year. That's all from us at the GBN Newsroom at this time. I'm Ken Roy Batiste. Thanks for joining us. Have a good night.